This is TW Battles doing online commentary for Napoleon Total War. I am playing Russia and my opponent is France. Let's take a look at our armies. 12-pounder foot artillery, rifle battalion, Cossack cavalry, 4 more units of rifle battalion. Let's get a closer look at them here, rushing forward. Some Jaegers, 2 more units of rifle battalion, another unit of Jaegers, some Opolchany, another unit of them, some more Opolchany, the experimental howitzer, some more Jaegers, and another Cossack cavalry unit in the back there. Let's take a look at the French army. Rifle battalion, some cuirassiers, another unit of rifle battalion, .12-pounder foot artillery, getting some shots off, some more rifle battalion. You can see those trenches in the background. This is a World War I mod in the early stages. You can see a lot of the units have been retextured, including infantry, cavalry, and artillery. You can see right now these guys do not have hats. That's one of the things that's being updated in this mod. So for now, they're not going to have hats or helmets. That's the conscript battalion. Experimental howitzer. You can see my artillery is also doing already doing some heavy damage on this artillery unit. You can see the trenches in the background there. Those are something that can be set up by your skirmishing units, basically your Jaegers. The same way you would set up pikes, wooden pikes in the ground to combat cavalry. Gives you a little extra protection in these artillery heavy battles. Let's take a look at my rifle battalion here, waiting for the advancing French army. We have a pretty good line here of guys. You can see my right flank is a little slow in advancing up. Those are my Opolchany units. This is the British countryside map. It's a good map. I do like it. In a World War I type of battle, it's great for them to have some cover. The trees, the town in the middle, and it lends itself well to this type of battle. You can see them rushing through the tall grass there. And already, just by artillery fire, I've lost close to 150 men out of a 400-man unit. We're fighting armies right now, roughly 6,500 to 7,000 men per army. This mod does allow for larger unit sizes, and in some cases I'll go into my preference file and even increase these unit sizes more to get more of an epic feel. You can see my infantry there absolutely murdering this cuirassiers unit. In World War I type of gameplay, it's a better idea just to use your cavalry almost strictly as a strategic unit to take out enemy artillery. You really don't want to be rushing them anywhere near the middle there, because that's what's going to happen. You can see here the French are overloading my left flank with more units than I have to defend that flank. So immediately I train my artillery on these units, and I'm going to try and weaken them before they're able to get up to or get around my flank there. You can see some of the awesome artillery damage. Maybe if that guy had a helmet on, he would have survived, but that wasn't the case. Get a look at these guys firing. I guess parting your hair in the middle was popular back in World War I. Poor horse stuck in the middle here. He just doesn't know where to go. He's getting fire from both directions, and he just wants to go home and get out of here. Slowly advancing my rifle battalion unit forward there. And you can see I may not have realized that they weren't set and in position to fire, and they're going to rout pretty quickly because they are not returning fire against that French unit. You can see this conscript battalion has already lost well over 100 men from my artillery fire. You can see how devastating the artillery is in this mod. It really looks to replicate the World War I meat grinder type of battle where artillery is king and infantry is basically just get stuck in the middle here and take heavy casualties. You can see all units pretty much fire at will once they're able to reload, and that creates murderous fire rates. So although I have lots of men on this battlefield right now, I think this battle itself lasted about 25 minutes. It would have lasted a lot longer had they not had this high rate of fire. You can see my Opolchini unit routing there. They were taking some fire from the side, not quite facing the enemy and returning fire. Here's my Jaegers, and they're going to start exchanging fire with the French units back there. You can see the incredible rate of fire here. And this mod creates more of a skirmishing unit type of formation. These aren't line infantry units, like Napoleon or like Napoleonic era. Guys are not lining up, firing back and forth necessarily. It's more free for all, and guys were better off spreading themselves out. That protected them from artillery a little better as far as an entire unit where they weren't so bunched together. Okay, you can see my rifle battalion unit getting off some shots there. And they got that conscript battalion unit to rout. You see the French artillery way in the background there, getting some shots off of my guys. And I'm going to continue to advance my guys forward here. Keep the pressure on the enemy army. Okay, you can see I'm doing a real good job here in the center. You can see that murderous fire rate coming from my guys. You could also see my guys taking some artillery strikes there on my right center. And that unit's going to go orange real quick because of that artillery fire. But nonetheless, they're going to stand true and keep firing on some of those French units. You can see there's no units in front of them, so they're kind of firing off to the side there. And some of those other units on my extreme right flank. Here's my Jaegers. You can see the new flags that have been implemented on this mod as well. I really do like them, especially the Russian flag. A lot better than the one, in my opinion, regular vanilla Napoleon Total War. I also like the German flag a lot, and you're not seeing that in this battle, but it's a very cool looking flag. And looks like the French flag is pretty much the same as it was in Napoleon. Not much change there. Here's this rifle battalion unit advancing forward. You can see they're down to just about half strength. And you can see my cavalry unit off to the left side of the screen there. I have them in the background. Pretty soon I'm going to sneak them around the edge and try and rush them at the enemy artillery. You can see one of my units routing there. That is the unit that was taking artillery fire in my right center. And you can see here the French are doing a great job of overlapping my left flank, but I'm doing a good job as well as keeping artillery fire on them. The great thing about this mod is you can really make up for lack of infantry if you're getting a flank that's overloaded or whatever have you. you're getting the enemy army to advance in mass, to use artillery to protect your flanks, to protect areas that are starting to break down, and that's what I'm doing on my left flank there. You can see my unit is down to about half strength there. They're still holding their own. Definitely winning in the middle here. I'm going to start advancing some of my other units off to the side there.